Grilled corn soup has to be my favorite go-to recipe in the summer, especially when I'm entertaining. The grilled vegetables really give the soup a really nice, kind of smoky flavor. And the best part, I don't even have to turn on my stove. All right, so I want to set aside some of those corn kernels because I'm going to make a corn salsa that's going to go on top of the soup and give it a little bit of crunch. The rest of the corn is going to go into the blender. Pour in milk, and I like to pour in about 3/4 of what it calls for in the recipe. Some people like it a little bit thicker, some people like it a little bit thinner. A little bit of salt. And don't forget the pepper, of course. Now, if you like it chunkier, don't blend it for too long. After the corn and milk go some grilled onions. This is what gives it its really nice smoky flavor. And yes, I am going to add a little bit of grilled garlic. You can definitely grill garlic. Just make sure you keep it in its peel. That goes in. Lid goes on tight. Okay, let's stop for a second and take a look. I'm looking at the consistency, and it's pretty smooth. You know what? That's a little thick. I'm going to add a little bit more milk. There we go. And just let this continue to blend. And of course, before I serve it, I'm going to grab my handy-dandy tasting spoon. That's just perfect. I'm not going to add any more salt. Wow, it's really nice and smoky because of all the grilled vegetables. So I'm just going to let that sit. And now I'm going to make the corn salsa that goes on top. And this is so easy. I've got my leftover corn, some freshly chopped tomato, a little squeeze of lime juice. That acidity really helps bring out the flavor of the vegetables. Some freshly chopped chives. Just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, a little pinch of salt if desired, and of course some pepper. And this is going to go on top of our creamy soup and give it a really great texture. Now, if you want to, you can serve the soup at room temperature like I'm going to do, or if it's a really hot day, go ahead and chill it and it'll taste even better. All I have to do to serve is just put a beautiful spoonful of that corn salsa on top. And now I've got a beautiful corn soup that everybody who's coming over tonight is going to love. Sprinkle a few more chives over for a garnish, and voila, dinner is served.